Hello, my name is Ben Lovegrove, and in this video I'm going to talk about the increase in sightings of the Black Triangle UFOs, sometimes called the TR-3B. I'll briefly summarise the history of this phenomena to date and then speculate about the possible explanations. If, having watched this video through to the end, you can think of any important details that I've omitted, or if you have alternative theories of your own, please post a comment below. If I haven't included any details or theories, it isn't necessarily because I don't think they're relevant. It may be because I'm not aware of them, so share your insights and let's see if we can get to the truth. First, a short review of the recent past. You may be aware that UFOs can be categorised according to their shape. For example, flying saucers, cigar-shaped objects, orbs, and so on. This categorisation enables researchers to gather data and to look for commonalities among sightings all over the world. One of the categories are those known as black triangles, and they've been spotted on numerous occasions in the last few decades. The most notorious sightings were during what is now known as the Belgian UFO wave of November 1989 to April 1990. UFOs in the shape of black triangles were seen within Belgian airspace on many occasions. Witnesses described black triangles with pulsing coloured lights in each corner on the underside of the object. They were said to fly low and slow at night over cities and open countryside. What makes the Belgian sightings more interesting than many others is the fact that an object was tracked on radar. With this radar evidence, their concern was sufficient to scramble two Belgian Air Force F-16s to investigate and intercept the object. The F-16 pilots spent an hour trying to intercept it on 9 different occasions, but failed to do so. Skeptics have suggested that the Belgian UFO wave was nothing other than a mass delusion. They point out that many of the sightings weren't reported until after the main story reached the media. However, there have been sightings of similar-shaped UFOs over the years, most notably in North America in 2000, 2004 and 2006 in Illinois, in 2014 in Kansas and Texas, in 2017 in Wisconsin, and in June 2018 in Maryland. And another significant series of sightings that match the description is the Phoenix Lights incident of the late 1990s. Entire documentaries and films have been made of this event alone, so it's worthy of further investigation. In January 2018, there was a sighting in Hemel Hempstead, Hertfordshire, in the UK. According to MUFON Case 89653, the witness described a silently moving triangular craft matching the description of many other sightings. Then in December 2018, a video appeared on the YouTube channel Mr. MBB333, which is said to be video footage of a black triangle flying over Toledo, Ohio, a few miles from the Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. Comments beneath the video suggest that many others have seen the same craft. We know from past experience with the development of the Lockheed F-117 Nighthawk, for example, that the US military does develop new aircraft in secretive programs. Some of these programs are so secret that they are known only to an elite few, and their black budgets are assigned without the knowledge of key personnel in government. During a speech given on September 10, 2001, the then US Secretary of Defense Donald Rumsfeld announced that the Pentagon had lost $2.3 trillion from its budget. A trillion is a million times a million, or 1,000 times a billion. Has this huge sum of taxpayers' money been siphoned off to fund black projects? Black projects have been responsible for the design and production of aircraft that, although now known to the public, remain very secretive due to the advanced and unique technology that they incorporate. One such aircraft that is rumoured to have been produced is the TR-3A Black Manta, said to be a subsonic stealth reconnaissance aircraft based on a flying wing design. It is also rumoured that the TR-3A was used during the Gulf Wars to designate targets for the F-117 Nighthawks. Then, in a BBC documentary in 1999, A man claiming to be a former Area 51 employee described a successor to the TR-3A, the TR-3B Astra. The TR-3B Astra is said to be a spaceplane, and the TR designation might stand for Tactical Reconnaissance. However, others have suggested that the TR designation is a corruption of the cancelled TR-3 project. TR-3 was a large prototype reconnaissance UAV. TR-2 is the Global Hawk high-altitude, long-endurance UAV we are familiar with today. If you search for TR-3A or TR-3B on YouTube, you will find all kinds of videos claiming to contain footage of them. Spectacular footage of airstrikes on Taliban positions in Afghanistan or enemy positions in Syria with some neat CGI added can look very impressive. However, they only prove two things. First, that some people have good CGI skills, and second, that people are easily convinced of things that don't exist. But on the other hand, there is footage of slow-moving craft flying very slowly and filmed in calm conditions over many minutes, which do not have the lighting of conventional civilian or military aircraft. There are also clips and stills that may be genuine and behave in a way that would suggest a nearly invisible triangular-shaped craft both at night and in daylight. These types of films are worthy of further investigation, although it is time-consuming to sift through the mud to find a few gems of truth that may be lying there, waiting to be discovered. And even when you found a nugget of truth, you might find it hard to convince others that you are in possession of the real deal. There is of course another angle to this phenomena that I have not yet mentioned, and that is the idea that these craft contain technology that has been reverse engineered from alien spacecraft. See my video on the Jeremy Corbell's Bob Lazar film for more on this subject. The collective name for these aerospace operations funded by the Black Budget is the Aurora Program. The suggestion is that the TR-3B Astra and other craft built by the US military and black projects uses gravity disruptors. It is said that gravity disruption is achieved using a magnetic field disruptor, MFD, a technology that has its origins in extraterrestrials or some metaphysical source, according to the rumors. The MFD is said to create a vortex in which the aircraft's mass is reduced by 89%, making it extremely light and able to outperform and outmaneuver any other human aircraft. I don't pretend to understand how all this works, so if you have a deeper understanding and can articulate it in ways that are comprehensible to those of us without degrees in engineering and astrophysics, then please post a comment below. In summary then, we have a man-made aircraft, possibly using alien or other technology, that can fly to the edge of space at up to Mach 9 and incorporates advanced stealth technology. If you had been standing in the deserts of the USA when their respective projects were still top secret, you might have thought that the Northrop B-2 Spirit stealth bomber or the Lockheed F-117 Nighthawk were alien spacecraft as they flew overhead. Gradually, as the sightings of these prototypes increased, the truth of their existence was revealed. The Lockheed F-117 Nighthawk was formally revealed in 1988. It may yet transpire that the TR-3 aircraft are another development of ultra-stealth technology, with propulsion systems that may or may not be derived from reversed engineered flying saucers. Perhaps in the years ahead we'll finally be allowed to know the truth, and the American public in particular will know what happened to at least some of their $2.3 trillion. Thanks for watching. If you found anything of interest in this video, then please subscribe to my channel by clicking the red subscribe button. And don't forget to click the bell. That way you'll be notified directly of any new videos. While you're there, please click the thumbs up button to give it a like, and post a comment to tell me what you liked or disliked about this video. Finally, please share this video with friends and colleagues and in social media so that others may view it and comment. By subscribing, commenting, liking and sharing these videos, I'll know what I'm doing right and will continue to make videos that people want to watch.